My friends, exercise 98 in my 200 3D CAD models in FreeCAD series is obviously something that I would like to do in Lattice 2 workbench. So Lattice 2 workbench provides very easy repetition of objects, and then that's all we have in this image. So we will have to build this one unit, right, and then repeat it over like 25 times in an array fashion. So let's go ahead and relocate this object to one of its corners, right, and there. So here's one thing that I want to make a clear note of. I will be repeating this repeating portion. I'll take this much. So let's start sketching on XY plane. Right? I want to take care of this part. Right? So this is my repeating portion. And I want to pin it down. So this is going to be 2. And these two will be the same. And then this is going to be 12, obviously. These two will be the same. Finally, this is going to be 10. Actually, it is given. So all we have to do is take this distance, make it 2, and take this distance, make it 2. All right. So that is one fully constrained sketch. I'm going to say sketch repeat 1. And then I want to pull that up for 6 millimeter. After that, so this is going to be repeat 1. So repeat part 1. After that, I want to draw another sketch on XY plane, still from the same. No, not from the same area. So this is going to be, there's going to be an offset about a millimeter from the bottom. So we'll take care of that in a minute. But let's go ahead and take care of that. So on the placement, on position on Z, it will be 1 millimeter above the ground. And on that one, all we have to do is make this cylindrical object. So this distance is going to be 7. Yes. Both horizontally and vertically. And then let's go ahead and then fix this radius, which would be 4. And this would be 5. So that part, again, sketch repeat 2. And that will go up by 10 millimeter. Okay, that will go up by 10 millimeter. And at the bottom, there will be 1 millimeter pad. We will take care of that later. So now we have these two. So this is repeat 2. And I want to make that one object with unionizing it. And let's say, I'm going to say repeat. I want to repeat that. I want to replicate that so many times. And I want to do that in Lattice 2 workbench, which is an add-on workbench. You can download it from the add-on manager under Tools tab. Alright, so first thing first, I want to draw a linear. And In this linear array, I want to specify the count as 5, which is already there. And then I want to change this span n to step n, so that way I can specify the length between these two would be, so this is 12 millimeter. And then let's go ahead and say step is 12. All right, let's see where it takes us. We want to select the repeat and the linear array and populate with copies. Very good, exactly as what we expected. And now we want to do the same thing on this direction, so let's go ahead and add, so let's go ahead and hide these two. I want to add another linear array. On this one I want to transform it so we get to the direction that we were looking for. So the count 5 is good, right? And then on the span n we want to say step n, and then on this step we want to say 12. It's the same step. And what we want to do is we want to take this already generated linear array and take new linear array and come here and say populate with copies, build array. That's what we want to build an array. And there, so we got, let me hide this. So we got the whole thing, and we have two more tiny little things to do, but the bulk of the work is done. Now what I want to do is I want to go back to part workbench and draw another sketch on XY plane, the same plane that we have been working on. And on here I want to take care of this border that we did not get to do to begin with. So we have all the dimensions available, so that way I'm not taking any reference. This is horizontal and this is going to be 2, and this one and this one will be the same, and then this is going to be 62 and these two will be the same, right? So that's outside boundary, sketch boundary, and pull it up for 6. And finally, okay, let's go ahead and say boundary. Finally, there will be one final sketch on XY plane, and it is going to be a rectangle of 62 millimeter by 62 millimeter. So these two would be at the same point, and this is square of 62 millimeter, fully constrained, and I want to build that up by 1 millimeter. All right, so we got the whole thing down as we wanted to. And finally what I want to demonstrate, take all these three and make a union, and that is our one object. I wish these lines went away, but they did not. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.